Hello, hello. Welcome or welcome back to my space. I hope you are doing well. I have a message for someone, but I will tell you in the end because I kind of feel that it's very specific. But anyway, let's get into this. Very interesting. It kind of feels that somebody here thought that you had a hidden agenda. They thought that you were not being authentic. And it feels that now they understand that they misread you totally. They misunderstood you totally. And now there is something that they want to tell you. We have the unsent text here, which it doesn't have to be a text. It might just be that they are thinking about telling you something. There is something on their mind, something on their heart that they feel the need to tell you now. I feel that this person haven't treated you the right way because they were in mistrust. Something like that. We are starting here with the curated image. So, are you too good to be true? I don't know. What feels to me here it is that we might be talking about someone who is carrying a very, very deep wound where they don't trust anyone. Are we talking here about someone who has heard things about you that were lies? It might also be, we will get deeper into the tarot and get a little bit more information. But with this curated image here, it's the curated means that you are maintaining some kind of image, right? It might also mean that they are in this energy, they are maintaining some kind of clean image that is absolutely not a reflection of them, and because they are being inauthentic, they thought that you were too. So I find it very, very interesting. There is here something about understanding now. This is in the place of the path shift, the change. So they understand now that they misunderstood, misjudged a situation. We have the live and learn here. So are they learning a lesson? This is in the foundation. I see in front of me the wheel of fortune. Was it meant to happen for them to revisit their thought process, understand how they are approaching people from a place of mistrust, how they are projecting on other people, thinking that things that are not there, but it's just because they are operating from a place of fear. It might be, we have the hidden agenda here, right? So it might also be that this person, because of a past situation, they thought that in fact you were approaching them with a hidden agenda. For example, let's say that they were going through a divorce and they know that their ex might want something from them that they don't want to give. And so maybe they thought that you have been sent by their ex, for example, in our example, in order to make them fall. Something like that, right? But what is very apparent here to me, it is that we are talking about someone who is very, very fearful. And what also appears to me here, it is that there was some kind of soul lesson for them. I also feel here with the unsent text, it's in the second position, right? We're talking about partnership, relationship, all those kind of things. I feel that now there is something that they truly feel the need to tell you. This is what I feel right now. Okay, so let's get a little bit deeper into all of that. I'm looking at my decks. Which deck do I want to use? I know which deck. Okay. So let's get a little bit more information about all of this. Why is this coming up? What should you know about this situation? With the unsent text, I wonder if maybe they think that you don't want to hear them, which might totally be the case, right? Okay, so just a reminder, this is a collective reading, which means that it is a group reading, which means that it might be for you, it might be partly for you, and it might not be for you. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't take on yourself a story that is not yours. If I'm talking about masculines or feminines, I'm not especially talking about the gender. I'm talking about the energy of the card. So please apply it however it applies, and this reading can be past, present, or future. So, let's see here. On the curated image, what's written is every post is polished, every angle calculated, don't get distracted by the highlight reel. Okay. The Tree of Fire, the Tree of Wands, the curated image. Give me more. The Queen of Wands. Listen, they thought that you had a plan. They thought that you had a hidden agenda. There is here something about this Queen of Wands, and as said, you can be a masculine. I'm talking about the energy of the card. They find you very, very attractive. And there is something, for some kind of reason, because you are attractive, maybe because you are very, very independent also. We have the cat here. For once, I feel attracted by the black cat. We know that there is some kind of idea that black cats are bad news, right? So, feels to me that they thought that you were bad news, maybe because you are attractive, maybe because the way that you are living your life. Yeah, they thought that there was a plan here. 1 second, I will close the window. I hope that you cannot hear it. Okay, I see that I can move the cards a little bit. Yeah, with this Tree of Wands here, the Tree of Fire, I truly feel here that, you know, I truly feel that what here made them doubt of your sincerity was the fact that you are so magnetic and so attractive. It truly came from a place of insecurity, but is the insecurity due to who you are, who you appear to be? Is it because they heard something? Is it because of their past? I don't know. I don't know. Tell me more here, please. The curated image. The King of Cups in reverse. They were afraid that you would betray them. They thought that you were emotionally manipulating them. Yeah, they didn't trust you. I feel that we are talking about someone who doesn't trust anyone. Maybe they have trusted in the past and they have been betrayed. Yeah, they thought that you had a whole plan here. That you were expecting something. You know, it's the kind of person that think that people want something out of them. That, yeah, that there is some kind of expectation. While you might just have been your authentic self, not being living in the moment, being truthful, honest, no expectation except the expectation of being respected. Yeah, but it truly feels that this person thought that you were too good to be true. This is what it feels to me with the curated image. But doesn't it somehow mean that maybe they are entertaining some kind of curated image? It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. It can also be that they fell in traps before, right? And they are unhealed. And so because they were blinded by somebody else in the past, somebody who was having this curated image, and they didn't heal, now they think that they cannot trust anyone. It can also be. It can also be. Yeah, they were afraid of you. They were truly afraid of you because they find you extremely attractive. I think that this is their biggest issue. Because they found you so attractive, so magnetic, there is also here something about your independence that made them scared. Yeah, they don't trust themselves, in fact. They don't trust themselves. They don't trust their intuition. Yeah, we are talking here about somebody who's very, very fearful. Tell me about the unsent text, please. What should we know about the unsent text? Judgment in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. And the Four of Cups. They did something very wrong to you. Because they didn't trust you, they did something. They did something. Because I feel that you don't trust them anymore. You don't trust them. They want you to open up. It feels that you might be very protective of yourself. With the Knight of Cups here, we are talking about a smooth talker. Judgment in reverse. Yeah, I think that whatever they did in the past, the way that they treated you, because there's a difference about somebody who doesn't trust you and, and they just don't want to be in a relationship with you. I feel that they were battling against you because, in fact, they were battling against themselves. And so they truly attacked you. I feel that they attacked you. They did something here. That makes you not trust them. You know, maybe because they thought that you had a hidden agenda, that you were unauthentic, that you were playing games with them. They played games with you. And now they understand that they totally misread the situation, they totally misunderstood you, that you are authentic, you have always been authentic. And so now that they have showed themselves to be a player, this is the player card. So you don't trust them. Judgment in reverse. You are not ready to give them another chance. Because they showed you who they are. And I feel that they know that you have a very, very bad judgment of them. A very bad judgment of them. Yeah, they want you to open up to them. With the Four of Water in reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse. They know. Here with this energy, we have somebody very, very closed off. This is not somebody who's listening. You see somebody is bringing a cup here. The person is not even watching. They are closed off. They are in their energy. They are not open to receive any kind of information. They want you to open up. They want you to listen to them. But at the same time, they know that you don't trust them. Okay. Anything else here about the unsent text? The Hermit in reverse. Yeah, they feel stuck, they feel stuck, they feel that you don't see them for who they are and they are in regret. They want to show you another part of them. I feel that this person feels that if you would know the true them, then they can repair the situation. But to be very honest, what I feel here, it is that for you, the true them is what they show themselves to be. And if they have shown themselves to be a player, I kind of feel a lot of immaturity. Maybe they were emotionally manipulating you because they were coming out of this place of being very cynical at the end of the day, right? I feel that they have betrayed you. Okay. Let's see here the hidden agenda. I feel that you won't respond to them. Maybe they have tried. It's written unsent text because I feel that it's the information has not been delivered, what they wanted to deliver to you. But maybe also they are trying to contact you in the worst way possible. It might also be. I feel that we are talking here about someone who is driven by fear. Tell me the hidden agenda. The Seven of Fire in reverse. You had absolutely nothing to hide. You had none. You had none. The Tower. You had none, but they have created here a total downfall because they have proved to you that they are not somebody stable. They are not. I even feel, with this Chariot in reverse, that they were driven. I feel somebody who is so resentful, so angry on the world, judging the world in such a cynical way that they projected on you all the anger, frustration, and hate that they had inside of them, that they might see it now, yeah, no, but this is not me, this is because I didn't trust you, because if I trust you, then I treat you totally differently. But at the end of the day, this is what you saw of them. This is who they are for you. You were all open, not defensive. You might have taken down all kinds of boundaries that you had because you might have felt that they were not trusting. And you might not have taken it personally. You might have said, okay, maybe they have gone through something. So, I will open the space to make them feel comfortable. But I feel that all they did was abuse it. Maybe instead of seeing the beauty of what you did, they have just gotten even deeper in their need of feeling in control. So now you were not somebody with a hidden agenda. Now you were stupid. Now you were naive. And so they just stepped on you. This is what I feel. I want to check this Chariot in reverse. Let's see the Chariot in reverse. Chariot in reverse, no control, no direction, not inspired, not pushed by the highest. Tell me the Chariot in reverse. The Seven of Wands, Seven of Fire. Yeah, listen, they were totally defensive. They were acting from a defensive place, but they were attacking you. This is what I feel. They were attacking you in some kind of way. Yeah, you had to let go. You had no other choice but to let go. I truly feel here that for you, you wanted to take this connection, this relationship to a deeper level. You wanted to move forward with this person. Not because you had a hidden agenda. Not because you were maintaining some kind of curated image. No, you were authentically yourself. And I truly feel that you took down your own boundaries for this person. But instead of seeing the beauty of that, I feel that they jumped on the bandwagon and were extremely disrespectful towards you. Yeah, it just made them feel stronger. I feel that they truly turned into... It's horrible because the word that comes to me, it's a monster. A monster. Like the fact that you took down your boundaries, right? And that you were soft with them. Maybe because they were so defensive. You could feel in their energy that there was... that maybe they don't trust anyone. So you wanted them to trust you. And I kind of feel that it fed their ego. We are talking here about someone who is operating from ego. They are not operating from their heart space. They are avoiding their heart space. They close their heart space. I'm saying that because I see here, with the Queen of Wands that we have here, we are talking about they seeing you as extremely magnetic and attractive. And so they were fighting their own attraction towards you. This is why I feel here that we are talking about someone who in fact is trying to protect their own heart space. Tell me more, the hidden agenda. Yeah, I feel that they have put you in a very dark mental and emotional space because you might have been very confused. Very confused. Yeah. Give me something more about the Two of Swords. Again, this Hermit in reverse. Listen, they were blinded. There is here something about them being blinded, not wanting to see the truth. I think that for some time you have truly tried to explain to them something. You might have tried to talk with them. But somehow they didn't want to hear it. They were unable to hear it. But I feel that they were not able to hear it because they were trying to protect their heart space. They were afraid of their own feelings. And so, instead of allowing themselves to feel whatever they feel, they have convinced themselves that you are the devil, that you are fake, that you have a hidden agenda, that you are not trustworthy, because accepting the truth that you are all of what you are was emotionally dangerous for them. Okay. Let's see here the live and learn. The Queen of Pentacles, the Magician. Yeah, and now they see you. Now they see you for who you are. A Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Somebody, yes, independent, but very loving, very caring, very responsible, very stable. Yeah, and now they want to manifest you back into their life. Now that they see the truth. We have the Seven of Cups. It came out like that, right? I turn it clockwise. But this is the problem. They were totally confused, but they were not confused because of you. They were confused because of themselves. But they are not confused anymore. They know exactly who you are. Yeah, and now they want to manifest you back into their life. Yeah. I feel that they have deep regret now. Deep regret. Because I also feel that during this time, right, that you were present in their life before they gave you the last betrayal that might have just made you understand that you have to come to a judgment and understand that you are dealing here with a smooth talker, with a F-boy or F-gal, somebody that you cannot trust, somebody who is hiding a lot of things, right? That when you are taking down your boundaries in order to let them in, understand that they are coming from a very, very defensive place, all that they are bringing into your life is blockage and destruction, right? I started to say something. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. Anything else here about the live and learn? Too much time has gone by. We are talking here about a situation that for you, it is done. It's totally done. I kind of feel with this Knight of Fire in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse, I feel that maybe at a certain moment, because I kind of feel that you were understanding about them, they might have come back to you. They might have repaired the situation. But I feel that there is too much time that went by. They did too much. And there was too much time. This is a stuck energy. Stagnant. It also talks about being too cautious. This is somebody who is not moving forward because they are too cautious. They are afraid. They are afraid. But there is also something else that comes to my mind, right? Here's the thing. Now that you, because what I feel here, it is you don't want to deal with them at all. They have showed you what they have showed you of them. Because as said, there's a difference between I'm not interested in the relationship and trying to emotionally manipulate you, treat you like the enemy when all you are, it is kind, loving, and understanding. They have truly, I feel that they have truly brought a lot of sadness in your life, a lot of destruction, for no reason. You might truly say, like what did I do to you? I didn't do anything to you. Why are you attacking me? But I truly feel that what I wanted to say it is that during this period where you were so loving and kind and understanding, they felt like the king of the world, while you were trying to open their heart. What you did, in fact, and it's not your fault, but because we are talking about someone who was who closed their heart, they were afraid of their own heart, they were operating from a place of ego. And so while you were trying to soften their heart, in fact, what you did, it is enforce their ego. They felt like the king of the world. And then what they showed you, and this is the reason why I kind of feel that you don't want to deal with them, when they felt like the king of the world, instead of doing good, right? Instead of taking this confidence and spread positivity into the world, not even towards you maybe, what you saw is the opposite. They fed their ego. You know, it is like somebody who was bullied when they were young, and then suddenly now they have some kind of success, and they are in a vengeful energy, and so now they become the worst bully of all. I feel that this is what happened here. Someone that suddenly they felt like the king of the world, and they showed all their anger, frustration, abuse of power. Yeah, they were vengeful. This is what they showed. And so I kind of feel that you don't find them attractive at all anymore, because they have shown this arrogance, entitlement, cruelty, abuse of power. Truly, we can truly talk about abuse of power, because suddenly they felt so good. But I feel that they are craving now the way that you made them feel. And now, because you don't want them, they don't need to protect their heart space, because you don't want them. So their wounds are not activated. They were activated when they had the option of being with you. But now that you don't want them, now they are just in this energy, shit, I made a mistake, I misunderstood the situation, I need to have this person back. But remember that the wound is not activated. The moment that you would say, okay, let's give it a chance, then once again they take the risk. You know, it's like you want someone, right? You are attracted to someone, you don't know if they want you. Then you are focused on, does this person also feel what I feel? This is where your thought process is. The moment that you get into a relationship, something else is opening up. Now it's not, okay, your focus is not on, does this person also feel what I feel? Which was the main question before. But now this question has been answered, so there is something else. Now it is okay. Now that I know that I can have this person, do I truly want this person? What is this person? You know, the energy is different. Can we live? Can we build a life together? Now that we are not anymore in the flirting phase, right? Do you want me? Are you attracted by me? Now it's something else. Right? So just to tell you, right now, yes, they want you back, but the wound is not activated. I don't see here anything about this person being healed. I don't. Yes, they might have understood something, but it doesn't mean that they have healed. Right? Okay. Let's see, I will take one other card regarding the live and learn in order to understand if they are going through a healing process. Tell me, are they going through a healing process here? The live and learn? The Eight of Pentacles. No, I don't feel... It's funny because the moment when I asked, I was like guided to look at this card here that is saying stuck energy. No, they are concentrated right now, attracted to this King of Cups in reverse, the King of Water in reverse, the emotional manipulator. They are into their own curated image. How can they make themselves attractive to you now? How can they strategize in order for you to be open to listen to them? I don't see healing here. I see here being very practical. Being very practical. They might also, and this just says how much they might not understand you, they might be concentrated on work, on doing money, thinking that maybe if they can present you some kind of lavish lifestyle, you will accept them back. Well, in fact, I think that it's very nice, the lavish lifestyle, right? But if it's dealing with such a character, you know, I feel that they are looking at you still from their level of understanding, not yours. You wouldn't be in a relationship with someone who's not a real partner. And I feel that emotionally they don't have the ability to be a real partner. They are working on rebuilding their glorious self on the outside, the curated image. We are not talking here about emotions. We are talking about pentacles here. We are on earth, making money, having this curated image. This is what we are talking about. Mastering practical life, not emotional life. Okay, I will put it back because I was just asking the question here. Let's see the misunderstood. Kind of feel that it is self-explanatory. Yeah, listen. They totally misread you. They totally misread you, right? They know that now. They know that now, but I feel that they think that you are misreading them. Yeah, they are seeing you now for the Empress that you are. And you might be a masculine and being in the Empress energy. Loving, caring, understanding, authentic. Totally you, totally in abundance and all the queens together, right? Honest. Serious, logical, worker. Fair, intelligent, all of it, and they treated you like that. So I truly feel that they think that if you understand that they misunderstood you and this is why, that things would change. But I truly feel also that it doesn't change anything because you saw what they are capable of. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What they have showed of themselves, it is showing who they are. They show their character. It doesn't matter. I kind of feel that you know that you, first of all, you might not do that, but even if you would have been in a very, a place that you think that somebody is trying to play you, you still wouldn't do what they did, right? You wouldn't be cruel. You would step back. This is what I feel. That you know who they are because they showed who they are. Okay, let's go to closure. Closure, please. Yeah, listen. You are protecting yourself. You don't trust them. Yeah, you don't trust them. You won't work with them. You had to take yourself out of a very, very dark place because all they were bringing into your life, it is lack of stability. They were trying to block you. They were very, very mean towards you. They truly acted in very ugly ways towards you. You might have felt the need to go into hermit mode because of them. Yeah, it's like I truly feel, that I feel a lot of cruelty, I feel a lot of control, I feel a lot of aggression, I feel somebody who doesn't let go, right? The moment that you understood, okay, this is a no, this is a big no, I feel that they didn't let go. They didn't let go. You have closed this cycle. You needed to heal from this situation. Where did I see here that it took too much time? Yeah, you had to heal by yourself. You close this cycle, it's over, and you are in your life path. You put down the burden that this person has put on you. You are not investing there anymore. You are too aware. They have showed you part of them. You have no regrets. You have no regrets. But they are holding on to you. And they hope that they can make you change your mind. Because they feel abandoned and in the cold, and they think that they can transform the situation in some kind of way if they can present themselves as an emperor. But you know who they are. You know who they are. Yeah. Listen, I will leave it here. I hope that it was helpful. I hope that it was insightful, maybe even healing. There was something that I wanted to tell you. Yes, I got a download before. I think that it's very specific. This is why I didn't put it in the beginning. I will say it now. A memory came to my mind, right? I will tell you about the situation so you will truly understand like how it came to me. And with this deck here, right, I'm shuffling it. The cards are always in the upright. This is the deck that I use in the upright. 10 years ago, something like that, right? I started with the tarot and everything. And when I shuffle, I always shuffled in a way that the cards were in the upright and in the reverse, it didn't matter. And at a certain moment, I had a deck that I knew that I wanted to use only in the upright. The amount of time that it took me to find out how I could shuffle the way that I shuffle and have the cards still being in the same direction is ridiculous, right? Because I will show you. Usually, there is a point, right? It's not about tarot, right? Usually, I'm doing like this, right? And then it mixes the upright. And in order not to do it, the only difference is that instead of putting the cards like this, I need to put the cards like this. That's all. Very, very simple. It took me a stupid amount of time in order to find out how to do that. Stupid amount of time, right? Why? Because I was dealing with so much mindfuck, so much toxicity in my mind that my brain was not working at its best. Simple. And this is the information that I kind of feel that somebody needs to hear, right? If you are forgetting a lot of things, if you think that you are stupid, that there is a problem with your brain, that there is a problem with your mind, right? I want you to understand that when you are dealing with toxicity, with abuse, with people who are all the time putting you in a mental prison, that you are overthinking all the time, right? It affects your thought process, right? You are not forgetting things because you have a problem with your brain. Yeah, you have a problem with your brain, but you have a problem with your brain because you might be dealing with a lot of toxicity. This might be the reason, right? Because I remember that later on when I thought about this episode, right? I said, but how ridiculous, because at the end of the day, it's just about doing like this. That's all. It's so stupid. I can't believe how much time I spent in order to find a way to do it. It's ridiculous. Today, with a sane mind, because I am protected, I am safe, I feel safe now, so I am in my full mental and emotional power. It's ridiculous to me. How is it possible? But it was the case, right? I truly thought that I had a problem. I started to forget all kind of things, not knowing where I put all kind of things, forgetting things that I would have never forgotten. Like at work, I forgot that I had to go to do something about work. It would have never happened to me. But this is how much toxicity, dealing with toxicity, with gaslighting, with manipulation, with overthinking, because of the toxicity, this is how much it affects your brain, right? So I just feel that I needed to share this with someone, that someone might have had the need to hear it. So, if you don't trust your brain anymore, think if you are feeling safe, if you are overthinking, if you are this, if you are that, right? I know that we are also kind of quick to go and think that we have some kind of biological issue, but very often, not always, right? And sometimes taking medication might be the solution, but sometimes it's truly about taking care of our environment, right? So anyway, I hope that it was helpful. I wish you a beautiful Sunday. I'll see you in the comments. Until very, very soon. Bye.